Getting out of the Smokies today. Just have a few miles actually maybe less than a few, I don't know, whatever. Almost out. Basically stayed at the very edge of the Smokies last night. Which I don't like using the word regret. Oh, look at that. Things work out how they're supposed to, but last night was kind of rough. Emotionally. Why am I sharing that with 1,000 strangers? I don't know. Maybe to provide a realistic total picture of this journey, which is what I want to do. I feel like every day has something tough. Usually it's a physical thing, and every day has something amazing. Usually it's an aesthetic, like a mountain view or something, but I don't know. Sometimes the emotional factor comes into. I have enjoyed being able to stay at the same place as actual friends, like not just like, oh, I've seen you on the trail, but like friends for almost 2 weeks now, and may have gotten a little spoiled with that. So last night was tough because it was the first night that I showed up and didn't have any friends there. And I'm like the type of person that can make friends with a rock, so it's not usually an issue. Like that's what this whole trail has been about, is making new friends. Hold on, my alarm that I'm supposed to be on the trail, and I am. I don't want to go into too much because I don't want to like. It was just obvious with the people that were there last night that like it wasn't normally when I show up to a shelter, it's like, oh, sunshine's here, or to a wherever. And I think with the people last night, it was more like, oh crap, sunshine's here, she snores. It's the truth. I do. And I can't help it. Obviously, it's not something I do on purpose. Or something I feel really bad about in this situation, because I know how important sleep is to hiking. I purposely kind of try to not sleep a lot of times in shelters because I don't want to keep people awake with my snoring. Like, it sucks. But there were just some comments made in jest, like totally, and I'm normally the type of person that can take a joke all day long, but man, it just kind of hit me yesterday, maybe because I was vulnerable with having no real friends there, maybe because I had already heard some comments behind my back. But it's hard because like I try to be super considerate of everybody to the best that I can. I can't control what I do when I sleep. And it's hard because I don't want to negatively affect anybody. I don't know. So it's just a weird night emotionally. I know I wasn't myself. Looking for a reset today. Just kind of like thought about it last night, like, God, what are you trying to teach me in this lesson, in this moment? Because I don't typically get like emotionally low over things like that. I'm used to being by myself. Like, I didn't go into this feeling like I needed friends or a tramily or anything like that, but man, for some reason last night it just affected me. There's my therapy session. Bill me. I feel better. It'll be a good day. Sorry for the drama. But that's just part of it. And FYI, I reset myself emotionally really quickly. I forget that you all don't know me. So like, I feel my feels. I do not brush things under the rug. I'm gonna feel them, but I don't linger with my negative emotions. Like, I feel them, I get them out, and then I move on. So like, you know, felt the need to tell you this in case anybody's like, oh no, she's not okay. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm moving on. It's gonna be a great day. Just ignore the electric lines. Oh, nice. Huh. Very nice. We haven't had anything like this in like a week. Super pretty. Yep, my feet are gonna get wet. That is the trail right there. Putting my phone away. So much of a trail can look kind of similar that it just kind of, you know, can blend into each other. But this is the first like feeling like this, where it's just green lining with beautiful purple flowers. Crazy that I woke up to snow yesterday morning and then this is my view today. Yeah. The trail is alive and dynamic and ever-changing. My experience in this moment today will be different from anybody else's. It's just a cool thing. Woo! Tripped in a root. But I'm enjoying this as long as as long as it doesn't get too hot. Okay, one more comment about yesterday and then I'm gonna let it go. This isn't like a negative comment about, but I kind of wish I would have just kept going last night because this is amazing over here. And I'm out of the Smokies. I didn't officially announce that, but I'm out of the Smokies. So there's places right around here. I think I'm fixing to come up on it, right along these beautiful cascades that you can tent at. That would have been exactly what my brain needed last night, but whatever. Oh, also forgot to mention there were bears around the shelter last night. I didn't personally see them. When I got there, the one lady said she saw scat, and then the other lady saw the bear, but she said it was just one kind of like teenage bear. Then this morning when I finally got service back, because I didn't have it last night, my friend Augustin had texted because he was going to be at the shelter last night, and then he wasn't there, so I figured he pushed on. And the reason why he pushed on when I finally got the text that came through this morning was that when he got to the shelter last night, there were people there that showed him videos of the bears that were there like right before. So he was like, yeah, nope. So like, whatever, hindsight, would have been nice to push on, but it is what it is. Also, I forgot to take a video, but I did take a picture when I was leaving this morning, because like the shelter last night had, like, we were in a cage. It's kind of weird. There's not, that's the first shelter I've been to like that. So you didn't hang your food or anything. Well, we did inside, but like, the cage kept the bears out from us. So I was kind of thinking that would be a fun time to see my first bear encounter, is when I was protected behind a cage, but it's okay. Oh, I did see mice though. They were respectful. They did not get on me, but I heard them in the middle of the night, and then this morning we saw one scurry out of a hole. So check. Probably gonna be sleeping in my tent for the foreseeable future now that I'm out of the Smokies. All right, this crossing I can film. If I go in the water on this one, there's something seriously wrong. So pretty. Really enjoyed that this morning. It's kind of been like this all morning. Like you barely go anywhere. And then there's another little stream crossing. I'm here for it. Absolutely gorgeous. Probably should be getting water at one of these. Yeah, maybe. I'm heading into Standing Bear Farm Hostel. The original plan was for me to stay there, but that was before I realized that I would be taking zeros in Gatlinburg, so there's really no purpose in me staying here. However, I do have a package that I need to pick up, so I'm gonna scoot in and get that package organized. Maybe they'll let me charge my devices for a minute. And then I legitimately have no clue what my plan is for tonight. The good thing is, since I'm out of the Smokies, I'm no longer bound to having to stay at shelters. I can stealth camp if I need to. So this opens up a lot more options. This has been absolutely a stunning walk though. Gosh. How amazing that this is the trail. This trail is unbelievable. I decided it'd be really stupid to not get water before the water like this runs out. So, stopping for a water refill. It's always weird to emerge out of the woods and there's like roads and cars, and I guess the trail goes along here. I had no clue that we had a road walk on like a busy road. Like that's where I'm gonna walk. Like yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for the cars to be like, he's turning. Me no likey. Literally, that sweet construction guy was like, yep, you're going the right way, because he saw me checking my GPS like 50 times. This is nuts. Like, what? This is like... It's like culture shock coming out of the pristine woods to... Not just a road. I mean, we've crossed roads. This is like a highway. Like there's 40 West to Knoxville. Like what the heck? Okay, I gotta pull my GPS back up. And of course there's no white blazes because it's so funny that like just a half hour ago I was like, it's crazy that this is part of the trail. Like the beautiful Cascades. And now I'm like, how is this part of the trail? On Far Out, this is called Tall Staircase. Going through like that construction area was like super overstimulating for me and sad. I don't know. It's not like I don't know that all still exists when I'm in my little bubble in the woods. But even right now, like if you look around, it's like, yep, I'm back in the woods, but you can hear all the traffic, and I don't know. It's like, feels icky. I haven't really filmed any of the bad blowdowns for some reason. I guess when I get through them, I'm just like, oh, this is not a bad blowdown, for the record. This is kind of like normal lately. Coming up on Standing Bear, there's some really cute lodging options. Had zero intentions of staying. I feel the trap being set. I feel myself being lured in. It's a cool little place. It's just so chill. Regardless, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, sort through my resupply box, and hang out with friends and just see. I should have showed you a picture of what this looked like before, but this is one of my dehydrated meals, sloppy joes, and my sister sent me just one bun, and it wasn't even smushed or anything. Made for an awesome lunch. I'm leaving Standing Bear. Had a lot of friends there. It was tempting to stay. But it seems like it's like like yesterday I was sad that I wasn't with my friends, and then I got to be with them, and then I'm leaving, but I just can't even explain how much I need to be in the woods tonight. Like, Standing Bear was cute. It was nice little hippie vibe and like whatever. So it's not like it felt like town or whatever. I need to be in the woods. So it's super hot. I have a horrible incline coming up, but I don't even care. Even if I only go like 2 miles. And then tent. That's what I'm gonna do. Wonder if that's a mountain that I've already climbed. I'm so geographically challenged. It's a big one. Isn't it pretty though, with the yellow flowers peeping in? I just wanted you to hear the bird concert. I don't know if the sound will pick it up as loud as I can hear it, but they are really chattering. I made it. It said there was a spot for 2 or 3 tents. I don't know about that. Maybe I didn't go quite far enough. I found a maybe spot for my tent. I just threw my backpack there in case anybody else is coming so I could claim it. But I'm not mad about this. I decided to keep looking, even though the water was super cool down there. I think these are probably the better tent spots. Up just a little ahead, hopefully. Although it was kind of more shady back there. I don't know, this will probably work. We'll see. All right, that's my proposed tent spot. The question is, do I even remember how to put my tent up? Do I even remember how to hang a bear bag? It's been a while being forced to stay in the shelters at the Smokies. So if I look over here, we got that view, and then down just a little bit is the prettier little cascade. I might visit there in a minute once I get everything set up. Tent set up. I don't have my bear bag done yet. I had to come cool down at the spa before I could do that. It is crazy how hot it is. This is nice. So our tent spot is like just down there
And this is the spot.
Pretty fancy. I'm really glad that I upgraded my package tonight to have the spa experience. It was worth the add-on. I have to kind of laugh because we just thought that we had to find spots right up there, and I walked over here to try to find a place to hang my bear bag, which there are not a lot of candidates. There are no low limbs, but anyway, there's like total flat spots. Perfect for tents. You know what? When you're tired and you just want to drop your stuff, you don't want to go up a little bit further. Oh well, we're creekside. We got the deluxe tent spots. Note to self, when I wake up in the middle of the night and see that, that is not a bear. That's my shirt drying. Speaking of bears, so just full disclosure, you're not going to get the video evidence. My friend and I tried our absolute hardest to find a tree to do a bear hang from, let alone do it. I'm telling you, over an hour. We're not good trees to do it here. What we finally came up with was not my best work. I'll just put it that way. You know how I like to show you my finished product when I finally get my bear hang. You're not going to see it tonight. We finally just had to say that we tried our best, and that is the genuine truth. So hopefully it'll be a quiet night.